Welcome back to a brand new fall Aldi haul. I'm so excited you're here today because Aldi has released some amazing fall finds and I cannot wait to show you everything I picked up. In this haul, we've got cozy fall home decor like wreaths, candles, garlands, and even the cutest little fall gnomes. I'll also be sharing some new kitchen favorites from pans to mixing bowls to food storage and the prettiest glasses. Plus, I found charcuterie boards, a fruit rack, and some budget-friendly fall mats and wall decor that are perfect for refreshing your home. And don't worry, Aldi didn't forget about the fun extras. I grabbed some fall shoes for women and a few treats and toys for pets too. So grab a cozy drink, let's go shopping together. And if you love affordable finds and seasonal home inspiration, be sure to subscribe because you'll never want to miss what's coming next. All right, so they started out this aisle with some really great fall finds. They, of course, brought this little centerpiece back and had all the extras to go with it. So as you can tell, it has this little two-tier tray, and these are all the accessories for the tray, and they always have multiple options to choose from. This one was one of my favorites. I do love the little pumpkin tray with the little pumpkins stacked on top of each other. Super duper cute, but there were several different options as you can see. So whether it be sunflowers or gnomes or whatever it was, that, you know, there's different styles. There's even like a little coffee one, which is so adorable. There was just plenty of options. They're all $5.99 and the trays are $12.99, and they did have 3 different tray options, which I also really loved. So no matter if you wanted the square or round, they had it. Now this garland, I absolutely took home. It was so beautiful. I was just stunned by what it looked like. I'm actually going to use it just how they have it on the box. So a centerpiece for Thanksgiving and just fall time. They were $16.99, but they had all different kinds. So no matter what your home decor looks like, whether it's more of that darker, moody look with those leaves, that was a good one. So many different options. They also brought the gnomes back, which I was so excited about. They do this around the holidays a lot, and I think they are absolutely adorable. I love the plaid. The plaid is my absolute favorite. And then they had this cute little sunflower one. As you can kind of see, he had like little braids coming down both sides. And then there was even one you can kind of see right here. He was my favorite. He looks so cozy for fall and totally matches everything in my fall decor. So very more muted, neutral fall colors. This one definitely just reminded me of, like, I don't know, his hat kind of gave me like pillowcase vibes, if I'm being honest. And I wasn't like super, I don't know, excited about that one. But this other one, he was adorable. This one right here, I don't decorate with blue, but if I did, I think this one would be adorable. So happy fall. He had a little hat and had like a little corn stalk in one of his hands and a bag. They also had matching wreaths. These were $16.99, so they had all the wreaths that they had for the garland. They all matched each other. I did not grab one of these because I already have a fall wreath that I put up, but I almost did. And actually, I would even mix and match and grab this one or the one in the back. Just look how beautiful this is. This is perfect for, again, that moody aesthetic for fall. I really, really love this one. But my fall colors upstairs are very neutral and light and airy. So this front one is definitely the one for me. I also saw that they had tons of bowl fillers, and they had like mushrooms and acorns, as you can see right here. And then they had pumpkins. So lots of different options for bowl fillers. And I did love that they were also muted. They had some little glass figurines as well. They called them glass vases, but the aesthetic really didn't go with anything of mine in my house, so I didn't go with that. These candles were absolutely stunning though. I loved the gold finish on this little acorn one. These were only $6.99, so would make a great boo basket gift, or even just to have on your desk, at your office, or around your home. So pretty. And then next up was this picture. Now, normally Aldi comes out with a two-sided picture, so I was kind of surprised this wasn't, but this one had a glass front on it, which is not typical. Those are usually their canvas photos that are two-sided. This one did have that glass front, like I said, so a little bit different. They did have several different options, as you can see. This one had the blue in it, so again, if you have that blue aesthetic tied in, they did have that as an option. They had these candles for $8.99. They smell so good, but I really loved the decor on these. This pine one would be a great buy ahead for Christmas even. The other candles that they had were pumpkin shaped. They were $7.99 and they were battery operated. So this one looks a little broken on top, but you'll see this one. It is real wax candle. It has the little light and you can just flick it on and off and make it light up, which I thought was pretty cool. So again, these little candles are little novelty candles and they do smell because it is real wax. They also had these candles, which smell amazing. Kirkton brand usually does hit the nail on the head when they come out with candles. This lid fell off, so I fixed it. But again, $4.49 for these really large candles. They did bring in some fall mats and these were really nice. I did like the one on top the best. The other ones could be used all year round. Really, even the fall one could be used all year round if you wanted. This basket right here, $7.99, I thought was a fantastic price. It was a 3-piece set. As you can see, it had a large basket and 2 small. Could not get it out to show you. I apologize, but here's the picture. Again, $7.99 for those. And then this little netting of pumpkins are perfect for bowl fillers, or if you just kind of want to prop them up around the house. I thought they had cute little selections. Again, $4.99 for those, so under $5. These baskets were a 2-piece set and they came in black or white with more of that bamboo handle. These are great for like school supplies for kids, or if you're just like, I don't know, have like this person used it for toiletries or just whatever. These were really handy and I felt like they were really sturdy, honestly. Of course, the wire basket would be sturdy, but the handle itself was really sturdy as well. So essentially you're paying $5 a piece for these, which I think is a great deal. This caught my eye right away. It's a 2-tier fruit basket, and as you can see, they had the gold and the black. I love the wiring on these, but you can kind of see what they look like. Really elegant look. This pan is 11 inches ceramic fry pan. Again, it's good on all stovetop surfaces, which I also love that Aldi hit the nail on the head with these as well. They're making sure that everyone can use them, and these are only $14.99. Next up is this cookware. What did I say cookware? It's bowls and glasses, but these are so beautiful, you guys. They had this really gorgeous print on them. It came in like a more off-white color and a green. And I will tell you, the green was gorgeous. I had a hard time getting this out, but as you can see, it had the same print as the green. Most of our dishes are white in my house, so if I got them, I would have to get white so that everything would match, but I really love those glasses, and they even had wine glasses as well. They had them both in the clear and the green to match the plate set as well. They were all 4-piece sets, and they were only $9.99 for these. So again, great price. And I love seeing that Aldi brought back their Kirkton brand tablecloths. These are great for family gatherings around Thanksgiving time. They had all different sizes for all different tabletops. And I love that they're vinyl because they're easy to wipe off and just pack away for the whole season. These, again, are so fantastic to have for when you have family over. And they literally had so many options. I love the plaid print. There were some bold Thanksgiving prints, and this one was more muted, which I really enjoyed. I loved this round one as well. Like I said, this plaid one was my absolute favorite. I just feel like that was just more my style. But for $2.99, you guys, you have to pick one of these up every season because Aldi does come out with these most every season that I've seen them. This brownie pan was fantastic. It's an endless edge pan, which means that you get the edge no matter what. So you'll have to let me know in the comments below. Are you an edge person or do you prefer the middle? Because honestly, I prefer the middle. I'm not an edge person. I don't like the crispy edge. I prefer the gooey middle, and I'm the same way when it comes to muffins. I like the top of the muffin, not the bottom. But still, if this is your thing, it's a great price point, and they had several different pans for $6.99. They also brought in these extremely large charcuterie boards. I thought they were fantastic, but they had several different prints. They were round, had this little beveled edge, which I really loved, keeps things from kind of running off that, and then even had these little cookware utensils that were matching the board. So these were really nice. I do feel like now that we're like looking at environmental stuff and being more conscious of like what we're cooking with, these are a fantastic option to go green and just make sure that there's no extra chemicals in our food and all of that. These were $2.99, and of course they had scrub daddies and sprays for fall, Febreze, as you can kind of tell, all the different fall scents. So you can go ahead and snag those while you're there. They also brought in these food prep packages, which I have bought before. So they had these last year. They were a little bit smaller, actually. I did like the size of these because you can fit a lot more in them. And they were sectioned off so that your food's not basically all running together, which is really nice. And then I think there were 10 in each set. So a lot of different food. You could food prep for you and your husband, or you could, food prep for you and your son or your daughter, whoever family member in your house. These little kitchen mats were so comfy. So they were really plush, perfect for putting in front of like your kitchen sink. Or I wouldn't say they're like a front door mat, but definitely good for like the kitchen sink area or in front of your stove would be a really another great option to put these mats. Now, these were actually $7.99. These would be a great front door mat, but honestly, I would put like a small area rug underneath it, maybe like a solid print to really give this mat a little upscale look. That is kind of like a little home decor trick. And then these containers, I was literally just Amazoning these. Amazoning, is that even a word? It should be if it's not. They did have several options, including this very single large bin, or you had the combination of the two smaller ones. I also love that Aldi is all about their pets. So they brought in these Bouncing Buddy ball toys for dogs, and they had quite the squeaker on them. So when you moved them around, they actually made like this little wobble squeal type thing. They brought in these little plush rope toys for dogs as well. I thought this one was super cute. He looks super mad, but we're going to put him back so maybe he'll get happier. And these were again only $6.99. They did also have these little cat scratch posts, which I thought were pretty cool. So these are they're like an accordion, so they can kind of scratch at them and they can move around your house. These little plush toys were so adorable. These were perfect for fall, little pie piece, mushroom, and even a leaf. These had catnip in them, so they were perfect for your cat. And then, of course, they had pet beds. These were larger, so I'm assuming they're only for dogs, but still a great variety. They also brought in some really cute camis. So there were a couple of different types and even multiple different colors, and they did come through, I think it was small through extra large. So lots of different options. And of course, I love that more muted tones. So like the black and tan were my absolute favorite. They were very soft. These little outfits actually surprised me. I wasn't a big fan of this really busy pattern, but there was a black one on the back end I had to pull out. I was trying to find it, as you can see, but again, small through extra large. But here it is. I was really, really loving this. So of course, when you stretch it out, it is kind of more of that see-through mesh, but it is pleated so that it isn't see-through. And I thought this would be a really cute dressy outfit just for casual somewhat, but then still comfy and just somewhat dressy. You could dress this up with heels and some gold accessories to really make this stand out. And they even had little skirts that were very, very similar. So again, that pleated skirt, super cute, very comfortable. It did have like little shorts to go underneath it. And then they had some pet outfits. So is it really even fall if you don't buy a sweater for your dog? Just saying. And these shoes were absolutely adorable. So these brown ones, I have to tell you, were my absolute favorite. I did take these home. They were the Mary Jane flats and I tried them on. They are so comfortable. You do not have to unstrap them to put them on because the edge of the strap closest to where it's attached, there is a stretchy band, so they are literally slide-ons. So I did grab these and they're only $7.99, you guys. Where in the world would you ever find shoes for $7.99? These little leopard print ones were also equally adorable. You could wear it with that black outfit that I actually just showed you, and it would just add a little something to it. But again, adorable. They had several different shoe sizes. I'm a size 9, so thankfully I fell in between there. But guys, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and like always, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video next week. Thanks so much for watching.